The Tigers are trying to make it 6 in a row. Hi again, everybody, and welcome. I'm Dwayne Kuiper, and it's another great night for baseball. Partner, are you ready for this one?
I sure am, Kite. This is going to be a great matchup.
So it should be good.
Here's the starting pitcher, Jason Davis.
You know what? This Jason Davis.
Tonight's American League game is between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians.
Well, the thing in the story about these two teams.
Here's the game's first batter, Alex Sanchez.
Was it the Cleveland Indians? Oh, the Cleveland Guardians. Well,
first pitch of the game is a strike.
They're still great.
He really keeps batters off balance with 4 different pitches.
No complaining today. A clear sky at game time.
Yeah, that's a beautiful night. This is what it's all about, especially Cleveland.
A ball. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Partner, he gets ahead of him and never looks back. Sweet strikeout.
And that's the most important thing. He's throwing the fastball. It's coming in fast.
Stepping in, Carlos Guillen.
Well, Carlos Guillen, you know, this guy's
1 out, nobody on.
Just gets it done every season. You know, in 2004, Guillen was coming off an injury in 2004. He put up some big numbers.
0-2 count.
This pitcher has 1 solid pitch, and he throws it a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
Blake makes the catch for the out.
Hey, that's a great play on a very tough line drive. That's one of the toughest balls in baseball to judge.
Yeah, that was a good piece of catching by Casey Blake.
Strike with a fastball.
He showed excellent command with that pitch, a strike right on the edge of the zone.
Caught him looking.
This guy's a strikeout pitcher, pure and simple.
Misses for a ball.
The thing that's great about
The
Davis
1-2.
is he loves that change.
And he got him. And here's the home team starting lineup.
Well, not looking bad tonight. You know, V-Mart, Victor Martinez.
Taking the mound to start for the visitors, Gary Knotts.
Well, Gary Knotts is a great young pitcher.
Let's check out the defense.
You know, Alex Sanchez is the star. And of course, Bobby Dickinson out in right field is a great candidate on arm. Detroit are looking to turn things around. They've got to a slow start this season.
Next up, Coco Crisp.
Now, Coco Crisp is a guy that's been a leadoff hitter for many years. He played in the big leagues, no doubt about it. He stayed with the Red Sox, he stayed with the Oakland A's. You know, with Cleveland tonight, he's got to get something going. He's a leadoff guy. The thing about Coco Crisp, he knows how to play in all types of situations.
Fastball misses high.
The pitcher really threw a bad pitch there, and the batter had no choice but to lay off.
He crushes it. That'll go for extra bases. Off the wall. A triple.
Kite, nobody's got a set of wheels like this guy. He made that double into triple like nothing.
Oh, let me tell you, it's not easy. Even when I played, I tried to get triple many a time. Every time I got to second base, I was out of wind. I was so tired. But at the end of the day, you've seen what Coco Crisp can do. He's a guy that can run with the best of them.
Up next, Ron Belliard. This guy here has moderate success against right-handed pitching.
He's a great hitter, and his favorite player growing up was Manny Ramirez. You look at the way his batting stance is. You know, I know in an interview I was watching back in the day on Fox. You know, they were talking with Belliard and talking about his favorite players in baseball. And his favorite player was Manny Ramirez. Turned out to be a World Series winner, one of the greatest home run hitters of all time, RBI legends. Man,
The pitch is taken out to right. Higginson should have no problem. He's tagging.
To me, that's a successful at bat. As a batter, anytime you can drive in a run, you've done your job.
oh, absolutely. That was a good piece of hit. Manufacturing runs is one of the toughest things to do in baseball, Mike. But the most important thing, they generate offense.
Next at the plate, Travis Hafner.
With all
This
the injuries
left-hander can hold his own with any of the best hitters in the game.
Yeah, he is still one of the best hitters. You know, the thing about Travis Hafner, he's had so many injuries. He came up as a first baseman. No, originally he was actually an outfielder. But later in his career, you've seen now with young Travis Hafner, you know, he soon, if he's healthy, he's going to hit 40-plus home runs. And the thing about Travis is just he's been so hurt. I think every year, I think since 2002, when he came to the Phillies, and now we're looking at the future, so 2005 this game, right? But in 2008, he missed almost 100 games every season since he came into the league in 2002. Unbelievable.
That's a ground ball hit to the second baseman. That's the second out.
Infante made a nice throw right there, straight and right on the target.
The next batter is Casey Blake.
Yeah, Casey Blake's another great one. I mean, he's a one. He was not really a superstar or anything, but he came up, in the farm system of Cleveland. Then he went to the Dodgers, and he really found his game, when he was playing with the Dodgers. But in Cleveland, he really was one of those stars that were coming up in the great franchise called Cleveland.
Line shot the other way.
Kike, his quick reaction allowed him to make the play on that line drive. Nice play.
Stepping in, Dimitri Young. This is
Dimitri
a guy
Young
who
has
just
struggled
knows how to hit. Take slow, 1-0.
His pitch list consists of a four-seam fastball, an average change, and an average slider.
Another pitch high.
He was hoping the batter would go fishing at the pitch out of the zone.
Yeah, he didn't go fishing, that's for sure. Yeah, I gotta like what Jay Davis is bringing tonight. He's throwing the
2-1
fastball
pitch.
and the change.
There's a line drive. He's rounding first. The throw is to the cutoff man. There's a double.
He turned that mistake pitch into a double.
Next up, Rondell White.
Those arms. Dimitri Young's giving Detroit a chance.
Misses for a ball.
Players are taught that if you're in second, you're going to go on anything hit on the ground to the right side of the infield. A ground ball right here would open up that scenario. That is pinpoint control right there. The catcher set a target on the corner, and the pitcher just hammered it for a strike. That changeup went right through the strike zone. The batter just couldn't touch it.
He could. And it was a good pitch by Jay.
That's 3 strikeouts.
That batter never had a chance.
Up next, Carlos Pena. This lefty is a middle-of-the-road contact hitter.
His out pitch is the fastball.
This fastball.
1 on, 1 out. Just out of the fielder's reach. He's on first with a base hit.
Let's look at that piece of swing there. Carlos Pena is showing the fans of Detroit that he means business.
Next at the plate, Bobby Higginson. This guy isn't great against right-handed pitching, but he does all right. There's strike 1.
If he can hit the ball deep to the outfield, they'll get a run. Kite, this guy's a monster on the mound. His knees are at the eye level of the hitter.
He's a pretty good pitcher, that's for sure.
And on 3 pitches, he's gone.
3 pitches, 3 strikes. Doesn't get easier than that, partner.
Inge up next.
Of course, 3-time
There are
All-Star.
2 runners on with 2 outs. And a fastball in for a strike. Called strike.
This guy will punch out more than a few batters each time he starts.
Yeah, he's a great strikeout pitcher.
That one's
Back up,
high
hit.
and deep.
Back.
Going. And it's caught at the wall.
He ran out of real estate there, but luckily the ball ran out of juice, and he was able to make the catch at the wall.
That's what they call it, can of corn. Just an amazing catch by this young outfielder. Just showing character, belief, understanding of
Heading
the
into
game.
the bottom of the second, the Indians lead by 1. Gonzalez steps into the batter's box. Now this
Juan
guy's a middle-of-the-road
Gonzalez.
guy when it comes to his average.
Yeah, the thing about Juan Gonzalez, he's a guy that earlier in his career, he was just the best hitter in baseball. One of the great outfielders in his young years in Texas. In 1994, after the strike, Gonzalez just went on fire. 95, he was second in MVP. 1996, he won the MVP. 1997, he was right up there with home runs, up there with Jim Toney, Ken Griffey Jr., Mark McGuire, batting average, you name it. Texas just wasn't going anywhere. But between him and Bud, they put up some huge numbers with the Texas Rangers in the 1990s. And I remember watching in 1996. It was just amazing. I was still playing baseball at the time, literally. But, you know, Juan was just one of the best players, best hitters in the 1990s. I think with Cleveland tonight, they've really shown the fans they really are aggressive. They have gone off to a tough start to the season. Their bats are starting to come alive. Can Juan Gonzalez get a home run? Wouldn't that be something? Off Gary Knox.
He sends this pitch towards second base.
He was able to make a play on that line drive because he got a good read on the ball when it came off the bat. Great reflexes there, big boy.
That's what
This guy here is dangerous in the batter's box.
Oh, this guy is one of the great hitters in baseball. He's batting 400, and there's no doubt about it. Watching him throughout his career, amazing.
He hits a line drive the other way. He's aboard with a one-out single.
From the time that ball was bat, that ball had no chance of being caught.
The next batter is Ben Broussard.
Now, one time, Ben Broussard was one of the top prospects in the Cleveland franchise. When you think about the prospects they've developed over years, there was talk in baseball in 1990, I think it was 1999, and when Broussard made his debut was in 2001. There was talk that he was the next Jim Thome, but he never really lived up to the hype, unfortunately.
Hit to left field. White should have no problem.
Hit a nice pitch there to get the fly ball. Nice work.
Stepping in, Jose Hernandez.
Well, the thing that's great about Jose Hernandez, from his days playing with Cleveland to his days playing with the Mets, he was just a great shortstop. He could play third base, could play shortstop, and could play second base. He was an all-star back in 2003, and he was an all-star in 2007.
Liner right at the first baseman. With 2 innings played, the score is 1-0. Next up, Omar Infante. It's a pretty rare occurrence to see this right-handed batter string together a bunch of successful at-bats versus righty pitching.
Yeah, you know, the thing about Infante is all about confidence.
Cut on and missed.
When you throw him that hard, 96 miles an hour, Davis is really locking it.
Taken for a ball.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
That's 5 strikeouts.
He did not have a chance. Hack, miss, see ya.
Adios.
Up next, Alex Sanchez.
Well, this guy's speed always makes him a threat to bunt for a hit. Keep your eyes peeled, big boy.
1-0.
You know, I've seen some of the fastest runners in baseball over the years. Carlos.
It's hit back up the middle. He's on first with a base hit.
Oh, that's good hand speed right there. He just rolled his wrist right through it. Base hit. Oh, that was sweet.
That was nice.
This guy hits both ways, but is much more polished from the right side.
You know, switch hitting's always tough to do. I think Ozzie Dean's one of the best.
He sends a roller to the left side.
How close?
And they turn 2.
Cut that double play with smooth silk, just like they practiced, big boy.
There's no doubt in my mind the 4-3 double play is one of the funnest things in all
After
of Major League
2.5,
Baseball.
the score is 1-0. Next at the plate, Jody Garrett.
You know, Jody Garrett's always been a role player. We've seen him play on multiple teams throughout his career, from his days with the Padres to his days with Cleveland to his days with the Red Sox. I mean, he's played for a lot of teams, Jody, but he's a utility guy that can play in multiple positions. He can play left field, right field, and play a little bit of first base.
This will be a tough play in left. He reaches with a leadoff single.
He lined that ball right past the infield. There was no doubt about base hit. Good bit of hitting.
Well, the importance in the world that and here's Coco Crisp.
He delivers a strike.
Oh, Kite, he hung that one badly, and the hitter could not take advantage of it. You don't get too many chances like that one, big boy.
He puts it away.
He tracked that ball very well off the bat. Camped on, made the easy play.
The next batter is Ron Belliard. It ricochets off the fielder. He reaches on the infield single.
That was a quick reflex by Knox. Sometimes it's not easy playing pitcher. I was just watching a play recently. The Royals,
Travis
got
Buckner.
hit by a pitch. He's taking a chance pitching these days.
That one's way out of here. What a shot.
He knew that one was gone the second he hit it. What a shot!
Well, the important thing about that is to get the lead. And you see the extension. How it followed through by Hackman. Fans of Cleveland got to be proud of this guy. Buckeye State, and they got it.
Next up, Casey Blake. No balls, one strike. Hit towards the shortstop. He's on with a single.
Got a good pitch to hit right there. Put it in the outfield for a single.
Up next, Juan Gonzalez.
I think the important thing about that is get someone on base, Juan Gonzalez up to bat. There's no doubt this guy still has some power in that bat. 22 home runs in 2000.
Back up the middle. He reaches with a single.
Oh, this is a good piece of hit by him. He's really locked into this. Two for two.
Next at the plate, Victor Martinez.
You know, Vimar's kind of struggled this season, but he's got to get it going.
On the ground. Another single.
No, the important thing about Vimar is he has been struggling, but that's a huge hit to get him out of this slump, get his bat back going. He's not just one of the great catchers. He's a good one.
The next batter is Ben Broussard.
Well, this is an opportunity for Ben to get something going. He has a great bat, good power, hits for power, and hits for average.
It's hit out to center. And a run scores. That double empties the bases.
Oh, how sweet is that? Clears the bases with that double, and now base hits the score in.
The important thing is he's just locked in. I mean, Cleveland's up 7-0. The Indians are really showing the fans that they need business today. Ben Broussard clears the bases. Unbelievable. 7.
Stepping in, Jose Hernandez. Now this guy is always tinkering with his swing.
One thing I loved about baseball, even when I played, is changing your batting sense. You saw that over the years with Cal Ripken, the likes of Jose Canseco, Gary Sheffield shaked his bat, just smashed the hell out of baseball. He hit it with so much power and much thrust. It was pretty cool here watching the two batting stances.
There's a long drive. Way back and out of here.
Big guy, there are not too many bubbles around that.
Well, in Japan they call it sayonara, home run. That's a big home run for Mr. Jose Hernandez. He's showing the fans of Cleveland that we do business.
Next up, Jody Garrett. This lefty struggles at times against right-handed pitching.
I think Jim Williams got very disappointed in the watch tonight, so we got to go for pitches.
He's done for the day. Here's the relief pitcher, Nate Cordejo.
Well, Nate Cordejo is a pitching average of 5.70. He's pitched almost 14 innings worth of innings so far this season in 4 appearances. To see what he can do.
First pitch. Fastball on the outside corner for a strike.
His number one pitch is his fastball.
Stands Sanchez should have no problem. Puts it away for the out.
Nothing special about that one. Just picking the ball.
Stepping in, 1 for 2. Coco Crisp.
He can throw 4 different pitches.
He sure does. He has a great repertoire of pitches, and that's what's really great. You know, you think about Cleveland tonight, you know, Eric Wedge has to be very proud of this team tonight. They've really stepped up.
The pitch is hit to center field. Sanchez should have no problem.
Got a good jump on the ball. That got it underneath the mid easy.
Can of corn.
Up next, Ivan Rodriguez. This right-handed batter can jump all over right-handed pitchers. Low for a ball.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
Pitch taken for a ball.
Yeah, Budge hasn't really done much now. This would be something.
Makes the catch to record the out. Next up the play, Dimitri Young. He swung through the pitch.
No, Dimitri has a hit tonight. Let's see if he can generate something here. Trebek.
Hit towards second base. Cuts it off. That's out number 2.
Belly made it look easy on that out first back.
The next batter is Rondell White.
Well, the former Montreal Expos got to get something going. They need it.
And that's a strike swinging.
That was a perfect pitch, right on the edge of strikes on the batter, swung right through it.
That's a 3-pitch strikeout.
Gotta swing the bat there, Rondo. This is a terrible strikeout. Unbelievable.
After 3.5, Cleveland leads by 9. Belliard steps into the play. That one's going to fall in for a hit. Base hit to lead off the inning.
Kite, the pitcher just tossed up a fat one there. I mean, it looked like a beach ball.
Next up with 3 RBIs, Travis Hefner. The ball is hit right back up the middle. A run scores. It's an RBI triple.
Hey, Kite, the pitcher makes a mistake, the hitter jumps all over it. That's big league hitting.
Yeah, that's the important thing. It's a big hit for Hafner. He's really destroyed Detroit tonight. The pitching is not, it's almost like hitting practice. But the most important thing for Hafner is having fun. Can't get that smile on his face.
Stepping in, Casey Blake. On the ground. A run crosses the plate. That's an RBI single. Next up, Juan Gonzalez.
Now it's up to Juan to continue the magic. He's just getting the job done tonight.
Pitch taken for a ball.
They've set that defense at double play depth. If you can get a ground ball right here, they might get 2.
Tailing liner to center. He's on first with a base hit.
These guys are really running the bases well. That aggressiveness really showed as the runner went from first to third on the single.
That's the important thing. You know, Juan's just found his swing tonight. The former MVP showing why.
Stepping in at a perfect 2 for 2, Victor Martinez.
Oh, V-Mart. So many injuries throughout his career. I remember he was playing with the Red Sox. He just really struggled with injuries. Just couldn't stay on the field. And even in Detroit, he had that great run. But I think with V-Mart, his time with Cleveland, just showed the fans that he's still one of the games.
He takes the pitch to left. White should have no problem. He makes the play. The runner scores on the sac fly.
Now, I know he wanted to get a hit in that at bat, but he ended up getting it deep enough to score the runner from third. That's a great AB.
Absolutely, Mike. And the most important thing is he generated offense. You can't go wrong with that. Even though you're killing the other team.
Stepping in, 1 for 2, Ben Brassard. Runner on first with 1 out. He belts it way back, and gone.
This game.
There was no doubt about that. You can see that thing was out of here the second it hit the bat.
Extended his arm. Said to the fans, this game's all but it truly is. Jacobs Field now, Progressive Field. You know, even looking to 2023, this is still one of the games.
Up
Indoor
next,
small.
Jose Hernandez.
Cleveland, Guardian, Big Blue.
He goes with the pitch and hits a fly ball to right. Higginson makes the grab for the out.
Did a nice pitch there to get the fly ball. Nice work.
Stepping in, 1 for 2, Jody Garrett.